Gunslinger number 29. We've got a new ruler, a new artist, and a new direction. Nyx is on the throne, and everyone's lost their powers. Now, with that happening, Gunslinger, who is the weakest spawn, had to rely on other tactics. He had to be a bit smarter. He had to be a bit quicker on the draw. He had to be better in aiming. He had to be a little bit of a better fighter. Now that everyone is equal, everyone is a regular human, he is the best because well, I don't know if he's better than Al Simmons, because Al Simmons was the best fighter and best agent and all that stuff. But Javier is awesome. Gunslinger has been my favorite Spawn comic since it's come out. 29 issues, and all of them have scored at least a 9 or a 10, and this one ain't gonna be any different, but we're gonna discuss it using the space system of mine. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best. The storyline, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. This is almost a starting off point again. Everyone's been depowered, so everyone's going to be a vigilante now. Now, if you haven't seen my other Spawn video that I posted, King Spawn as well, some people are not going to like that. Remember, this is going to pass. Remember when the Clone Saga was terrible and everyone hated it, then it passed. And now everyone loves all these stupid spider clones. There's 400 Spider-Man, they all love them all. Oh, I remember when Ben Reilly came out, everyone thought that was trash, but now everyone thinks it's great, so I don't know. Now, when we saw this at the end, we thought, uh-oh, everyone's depowered. So there you go. Remember, it's going to pass. Superman was electric blue. He was dead. He had long hair. Batman was, Azrael. It'll all pass. So if you don't like this, just hang in there. I'm sure it's going to pass. But I really like it. So the only reason I'm not giving this a 2 out of 2 for story is that it's just, again, introducing Javier. There's people attacking him. There's not anything crazy that's happening. It's just now starting out again to see where everyone's going to be at. Pacing, 2 out of 2. This comic is super fast paced. I love it. There's like cool fights. I like this part. It looks really cool here. I like this part here where the cleaning woman Linda comes to clean Javier's room, and he's like, no, I don't know. She's like, well, I got to clean it sometime. And then these guys are kind of, I'll talk about characters in a minute, but these guys are kind of troubling her, and he comes to her rescue a little bit. And she gives him this whole speech about like, oh, women and feminism and all this. And he's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm from like 1800. Like, I don't care. He's like, okay, sorry, ma'am. She's like, no, don't call me ma'am. I was like, okay, sorry. Like, it's great. I'll get to the characters. It's pretty funny. But yeah, pacing is great. Wasn't bored at all. Good little battle at the end here. This looks cool too. Let's talk about art. I'm giving the art a 2 out of 2. I like this. It's a little bit of a lighter style with the colors. I think it's really nice, actually. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2 for the art. It looks really good to me. Gunslinger to me is a great design, and now he's got this, he looks kind of the same, even though he's been depowered. And he's all beat up too. Like poor Javi, he's like super just beat up here. It's like, in the very beginning we saw him like he's all like stitched up and like he's all hurt. So, but yeah, I love the art here. I think it's awesome. So 2 out of 2 for the art. While I'm on the subject of art, my channel sponsor, beardedshirts.com. Here is a print all over Legion of Superheroes shirt, which has all the Legionnaires on it. I love the Legion, of course. Every Monday we do a stream on the Legion of Superheroes, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, beardedshirts.com. They don't just do DC or these print all overs. They have tons of different kinds of styles of shirts. They are my channel sponsor, so check them out. Link is in the description. If you join the channel as a member, you are entered into a draw every month to win something from Bearded Shirts. So make sure you check them out. Characters, I'm gonna give the characters a 2 out of 2. I like this Linda character. So you got this Linda woman, and she gives him this big feminist speech. And he's like, yeah, okay. And then she comes back later. She's like, look, I'm sorry. I was just, I'm not having a good day. I appreciated that because I thought, oh no, are they going to make this into this kind of, weird kind of SJW kind of comic or whatever? But no, they didn't. Oh, look how cool this looks. She comes back and apologizes to Javi, which is great. And then we've got this cool little thing with his motorcycle and all that. His motorcycle's destroyed, so she helps him get a new set of wheels and all that. And for the enjoyment factor, Javi is awesome. I just to finish off characters, like that's just get granted. Like he's just the best. And for the enjoyment, I'm giving it 2 out of 2. So I'm giving this 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. I could just give it a 10. Like, screw it, you know. But I'll stick with 9.5 to be official. Look, Gunslinger is my favorite Spawn. I love this series, so I am a bit more biased to it. Am I a little bit easier on a Spawn comic? Well, I am rating this based on your expectation level. When you buy Gunslinger Spawn, I'm not saying that this, 9.5, I'm not saying this is equal to like, or just below Watchmen or something like that, or Giant Size X-Men #1. I'm comparing this to itself and other Spawn titles. When you buy a Spawn comic, you have expectations. This definitely meets them. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about my space system and how it works with the ratings. I'm not saying this is the best comic there's ever been, and this is better than what I gave Action Comics a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying that issue of Action Comics was better than, Swamp Thing, or like Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. I'm just saying that for Action Comics, you got what you wanted. Same with this one, 9.5 out of 10. Love it. Okay, if you enjoy my stuff, give me a like and subscribe. That's it. Until next time.